what's good? It's another episode of Banz on the Beats. You already know who I am. Chris Banz, KB, the one and only, yours truly. What's good? We're here for another episode, and this beat is nice. I think it's smooth. I think it can help you explore your lyricism. It can help you explore all of the versatility that you have when it comes down to your writing skills. Like, you can make this track a hit, an iconic hit, if you put the right words to it. But the beat and the foundation is there for you already. That's how I feel about it. Yeah, so man, there's no need for a long introduction or anything like that. You already know, you already been here, you already subscribed, you already witnessing the greatness. So let's just get right to it. Let's go.
KB beat, so quit playing.
All right, y'all. So like I said, this beat is a banger. It's hot. It's different. It got a little, you know, a feel to it that'll make you want to spit some hot lyrics to it. Maybe spit something personal in your life or something that you hold dear to you, something that's close. Maybe even, you know, some, storytelling. Maybe you want to go that approach. The world is yours. The sky's the limit. You know, you can do whatever you want to do with it. But I'm just trying to tell you that if you keep your mind open and not boxed in, then it helps you producers. It helps you make your beats and keep an open mind, keep you versatile. And writers, it help you actually explore different type of topics and things like that. So get creative and let's have fun. So with this track, I got about, 8 tracks to this. So the first 7 is gonna make up the melody. Then I got the bass line. No, the first 6 is gonna make up the melody. Then the 7th track is gonna be the bass line. Then the drum pattern. And again, like we did in the other episodes, the drum pattern, once I stem it out, it usually have more tracks to it, but I have them all combined for one track for the purposes of this video. And during the initial process of making the beat anyway, I like to keep my flow going with the MPC X that way. Instead of putting everything on one track at a time and trying to find a rhythm, I usually just put all my sounds on one bank and then find my rhythm right there. Melody first, bass line, then drum pattern. Same thing, same process. Track 1 is basically like an organ sound that I used, but I didn't get it from my sound pack here. I got it from my sound pack from the screens behind you. I got the Pro Tools, and then I have some plugins over there. I kind of found some sounds and then recorded them into my MPC X. I assigned them to different keys, I assigned them to different buttons, and then I altered them. So I did a lot of moving things around and spicing things up to be exactly how I wanted it to be. And then also I edited a little bit, put a little sample on this, not a sample, but some effects. There's something called Flex Beat Player, and I use the gate 1 to alter this sound a little bit. It works really well for my purposes. So found a tempo that I like, and then I just began to tinker around a little bit. I came up with something like this. Then it repeats. So on that middle part, this part right here, that part right there is where I put the gate on for the Flex Player. Flex Player is a effect that you can add, purchase on the MPC X. I added it to the gate. Well, I put this sound on the gate. This is how track 1 sound by itself. You hear that? That stagger, that gate effect. I like that. I like that effect. All right. Track 1, done. Moving on to track 2. This right here, this is a Fabric piano. Again, the classic grand. I love the classic grand piano. Y'all already know. I played some chords with this. I thought it'd go nice over the track. I'll solo this one out real quick first, and then show you how they both sound together. But first, let me show you how I played it. This is how it go. All right, you got that? Real simple. Just some chords over to my left, chords over to my right, playing, complement each other, done. All right, so that's track 2. I'll play track 2 and track 1 together so you can get a feel how everything's sounding right now. It's a good movement. It's a good feel. It's like epic and almost like champion like. Y'all hear that? So I'll be saying, keep your versatility up. All right. Boom. Track 3. Let's go. This, I also used a Fabric plugin, and this is the Fabric Piano Classic Grand again. But the thing is, what I did was I just played an accent sound to the end of the piano from the previous track. I'll just play that real quick. It's at a higher note as well. That's how I play it right there. And then I'll just follow up with, that's it. So this is how it goes together. You hear that? You hear how I drop in the background, right? Here you go. There you go. Just to add a little tinkle to it, a little sprinkle to it, I should say. Done. Track 4 now. Moving right along. Now this right here is an alto choir voice. And again, I sampled this from my Pro Tools plugin and then recorded it directly into my MPC X. Okay. Sound like cathedral-like. You feel me? I like that sound. I like that dramatic feel to it as well. So let me play it all together, track 1 through 4, and this is how it sounds all together. Hey, that's coming right together real quick. Y'all hear that? Yeah, you gotta spit something real to this. Something that touch your heart. Something that make you, it's like an epiphany or something. You woke up and was just like, yeah, I gotta do something different with my life, or I gotta watch the people I'm surrounding myself with. I gotta, watch the company I keep. I gotta get to this bag. Life too short to be mad. So I'm trying to move forward. I ain't looking in the rearview mirror no more. I'm too busy looking forward and moving ahead, jumping over hurdles, spinning past potholes, jumping over all these obstacles. Can't nothing stop me now. You feel me? That's how this make me feel right here. That's why I said champion, like the champion within you. You feel me? Yeah. All right, moving on. Track 5. You already know I love my strings. I'm damn near gonna put a string in every song I do just because I love strings so much. I think they're beautiful. It's a beautiful instrument and a beautiful, beautiful group of instruments. By the way, strings are composed of more than just a violin or a cello or anything like that, or a string bass. It consists of multiple instruments in that, and when you play them all together, it's absolutely beautiful. You can make a story. You could tell a story with strings. Track 5, I played it a little. It seems complicated, but it's not really that complicated. It's just seemingly complicated. Okay, let me play that slow. I'll play that slower. Here it go like this. then repeat. All right. So it looks complicated, and if I play it fast, then you'll be like, wait, what did he do? So I'm gonna just play it here on solo track 5. Yeah. Repeat. You see how you break it down and then bring it up. I love that about the strings. That's what draws me to the strings a lot. So boom, that's track 5 right there. Let me play them all together, track 1 through 5, so you can get a picture of what I'm talking about. How this all sound epic together. And then we'll go on to track 6. Yeah. Yeah. Y'all hear that, right? You see how it bring out that I gotta come hard on this. I gotta come with something that's memorable, something that's timeless, something that y'all never forget. You see what I'm saying? Something that'll open up that side of me that you've never seen before. You know what I mean? As an artist, you should hear this and be like, let me do what I do. Let me do what I do on this. Let me do what I do. Let me bring out that epicness, bring out that classic feel, that timeless feel. Masterpiece. That's what it is. Creating a masterpiece, an art, work of art. That's what it is. Yeah. Boom. Let's move on to track 6 right here. Track 6 didn't do too much. It's just a step down, literally just a step down of what I was doing. So let's see. Let me unmute this right here. It's higher notes. So we start off here. That's all it does. Just stepping down. That's it. I'll play it soloed out. Go like this. You hear it? Just stepping down. Again. One more time. He just stepped down. Easy as that. I felt putting that in there was necessary to get the effect that I was looking for when I was hearing it all together. So this is how it sounds. You hear how it adds and fills up that gap right there? Just listen to track 6, the part that I just played. Here it comes. Just that step down. Yeah. One more time. Here you go. High, step down. All right, so now you feel it. You hear what I'm saying? Let's go. Magic. It's like making music is magical. That's beautiful to me. The bass line is pretty simple. Hold on. That's not part of the beat. That's just something I made up right there. But just like I said, every single time you record something and make a bass line, make a bass kick, snare, whatever you make sure you're recording. Luckily, I'm recording this. I'll go back and probably make another beat just from that right there. Just starting off with that in mind. All right, let's get to the real bass line of this track right here. Let me stop playing with y'all before I end up making a whole nother song right here. Let me see. So we're going to start off with the same keys we were playing before. Staying in our scale. Remember, your bass line and your bass kick, they're going to compete. So you have to find that crispy bass line that fits with the bass kick so they don't overlap in frequencies and sound muddy. That's something that the pro tips and the pros use later on. So picking high quality sounds is very important. All right. So let's play it like this. All right, and then it just repeat. Make sure that you keep that bass line crispy. That bass line needs to be crispy. Make sure that it's hitting exactly like it needs to hit, and then put it all together. When you play it with the melody, it should bang. Let's move on to that drum pattern. All right, got some crispy basses right there. High quality sounds, man. Y'all want to make sure y'all have high quality sounds. That's my bass section. Got a little roll on that hi-hat. I'm sorry, on that snare. Taps or hi-hats, cymbals. I don't think I use that at all. I think it's just something that I was looking into. I don't think I used that either. I did use that. Okay, so again, I want to make sure that I got that rhythm and that knock to you. You know, you got to nod your head. You got to bounce your head to it. So this is how I put it together. Y'all can put it together however you like. And I use a certain set of sounds that's familiar to me, but I'm not too afraid to step outside the box. So don't you be afraid to step outside the box. That one sound that I just let you hear, I didn't use it. You could, but you know, it's just at the moment I didn't feel like it was necessary, or it didn't add the value that I was looking for to the song. So just make sure that you add sounds selectively, process it, and then think about, why am I adding this? Does it sound good? Does it give you a vibe? And then just go from there. This is how the bass drum pattern sound soloed out, and then we'll just jam out after this. Like that. Yeah. 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 Nice. Then repeat. You can see right when they repeat right there. I like them shakes too. Uh-huh. Yeah. 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 All right, y'all. So y'all heard how we put it together from track 1 to track 8, drum pattern, bass line, and melody from track 6 all the way down to track 1. Y'all like how that sound? Let me jam out with y'all a little bit and show you how we get down.
KB beat, so quit playing.
Yeah, I like how that drop. I like how that drop right there. Those strings, something crazy. Let's just bring the bass drum pattern in. Yes, sir. Real talk. Yes, sir. Let's get it. All right, let's drop that bass. Here you go, bass line. It's when you spitting them bars. To make that the chorus right there, and then drop a verse right here. Yes, sir. Right there. Too hot for you. Too hot for you, boy. Too versatile for you, boy. You already know what it is. It's KB. Let's get it. To the world blow. Let's bring it back in. To the world blow. Hot. Let's get it. Alright, y'all. Another episode of Banz on the beats. Look, it's getting too hot up in here, man. Look, I gotta get in the booth. You know what I'm saying? It's getting way too hot up in here. Look, let me tell y'all something. So when y'all being creative, it doesn't stop. It doesn't stop. It just keeps going. Just let them creative juices keep flowing. Never stop, never give up. Because once you get on the keyboard and you practice, you're gonna want to learn those chords. Once you get on the keyboard and practice, you're gonna want to learn those progressions. You're gonna mess with the sounds and alter them and put some effects on them and get creative as you can. It's your world. It's your world. Do what you need to do. You know, do what you need to do while you're trying to sample it. You heard it right here. It's your boy, Chris Banz. Yes, sir.
KB beat, so quit playing.